Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Your Run Kingdom, where I really want to see if I could start this event in regards to, I think it was this thing right here. Man, we got a lot of neon sign things that we could do, but that'll be safe for later. But what I really want to see is I want to look at this, which is the 2024 Grand Cookie Games, because let's be honest, there's like a whole list that goes through this, but I don't know how it works, because like, I don't know if it's like some sort of like a progression system, or I need to go through certain levels, because it seems like it's some sort of a cutscene, or it could literally be like a Cookie of the Year thing. If that's the case, then it'll be a little bit more funny, but I don't know. But with that being said, I just want to see if I can go through this, and then maybe I could do some other things in the meantime. I don't know, but with that being said, I will be seeing if I can read comments from the video. The entire Fragrant Challenge, did I just call? Oh, shoot. I called it the Slower City. Oh, shoot. Oh, it fixed it. Nothing happened. Still gonna read comments on the video, because I know for a fact now there's gonna be a ton of comments who are clowning on me for calling it the wrong thing. Anyway, if you want to leave a question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the video, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, and that's what matters the most. So let's just start this off with a single comment that I see from Lena the Geode, which he says, common question of the day, look everywhere in my house and grab something that I can use to defend myself. Yeah, I think that's one of the best bets that you can do, unless if you know who it is on like the other side. I don't know who really has access to like security cameras, and if you do, then I'm jealous. But anyway, let's see episode 1, I guess. He's just there. As the sun sets upon Parfadia, the birthplace of dessert magic, pointed hats fill the streets, and squares of sweet fragrances of all kinds waft from every direction. Across the bustling market, through crowds and alleys, lies a quaint tavern illuminated by a warm, soft glow. A lone cookie stands out amongst the group of chattering guests. Well, that's some interesting description. This lone patron, dressed in rich velvet, orders a single drink as they obscure their face with their wide-brimmed hat. A subtle scent of potions and reagents lingers around them. As they idly sip their drink, expressing sheer boredom, it becomes clear they are waiting for someone. A bell rings gently as the tavern's door, marred with nicks and scratches, creaks open. In steps a knight clad in a flowing pink dress and a towering sword resting on her shoulders. She shows no signs of hesitation, and briskly makes her way to the seat across the lone patron. What's with these descripting, like... I don't know, it's a new way to tell a story, but okay. Well, if it isn't our paladin in shining armor. Is it just me, or, have you become more honorable than noble? Of course! I've always been striving to excel, that's the way of the paladin. And how fare you, Prune Juice Cookie? Any luck with your new concoctions? Glad you asked. It seems I've gathered quite the following. I no longer have to run around to sell my potions. Instead, those who need me seek me. At last, I have me some room to work on other projects. Which brings me to my next question. Kouign-Amann Cookie, would you be interested in the Grand Cookie Games by any chance? Oh, a festival where all desserts, gather to compete and celebrate at the end of the year? Yeah, I am familiar with it, yes. I've heard the winner claims the title of Best Dessert, and enough coins to last an entire year. But you can only join the festival as a team of 3. Since you're here, it could only mean... What say you? How about teaming up with your old friends once again? Our chances at winning should be pretty good if we work as a team. Very well, but I must ask you one thing. A paladin does not draw their sword recklessly, for you never know where a thoughtless strike can land. Prune Juice Cookie, if we truly are to participate in the Grand Cookie Games, what would our goal be? Intense gravitates flashes across Kouign-Amann Cookie's face. A lousy response to her question would ruin everything. Prune Juice Cookie's plan to win the cookie tournament and secure funding for his new project hung on this single answer. Well, obviously it's I think we kind of have to go honor. Because, I feel like if we said money, we'd make Kouign-Amann very upset. Kouign-Amann Cookie's piercing gaze grew sharper than steel. Why do I get the feeling that you're just saying that to convince me? Whatever your true motives are, I shall join your cause. At least you're a cookie who keeps his word. The grave expression on her face was quickly replaced by a warm smile, which carried a paladin's unmistakable pride and confidence. Perhaps this sudden change of demeanor was related to her first question. Besides, I must admit that I myself am quite curious on who will participate in the Grand Cookie Games this year. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's get going. Are we heading to that place then? Judging by her nonchalant giggle, perhaps this was her intention from the very start of that encounter. Maybe, just maybe, Kouign-Amann Cookie wanted to put Prune Cookie's motives to the test. More spice! Let's go! You flank him to the left. I'll go attack for the right. Yeah! Scovilia, where every step taken feels like walking deeper into a furnace. Only has one requirement for entry: fierce determination. Anyone brave enough to withstand the scorching heat earns a chance to achieve glory. Here, students engage in intense sparring matches amidst the blazing fires of spice and aromatics. Ha ha ha! Is that all you got? I'll burn it up! Bang, I guess. Ha! Come on! Keep it coming! Well, guess I forgot how spicy it can get. Looks like Capsaicin Cookie's doing great. Capsaicin Cookie, it's been a while. As Capsaicin Cookie notices the two cookies waving at him, a smoldering spark ignites within his eyes. Without warning, the fierce cookie stomps the ground. The earth under his feet heaves upward as molten lava spills forth. Before anyone can react, Capsaicin Cookie grabs a chunk of earth and hurls it with the force of an erupting volcano. We're gonna have to face it head on like a tough cookie. It literally just told us fierce determination is what matters here. The smoldering, molten rock flies toward the two cookies like a meteor, but to everyone's surprise, they stand their ground. A brilliant flash of light floods the air, and the molten rock splits neatly into two. Ugh! The boulder's remains crash down with thunderous roars. As the dust and commotion settles, the silhouettes of the two cookies emerge without a scratch. That could have flattened us. Is this how you greet old friends? A bit too much if you ask me. Ha! What can I say? I'm about to see how strong you got. And I think I like what I'm seeing. Got time for a quick battle? You know, I never back down from a battle, but Prune Cookie has something to say. Right, Prune Cookie? We do have some time. Very well, let's get down to business. Capsaicin Cookie, surely you've heard of the Grand Cookie Games, right? Would you like to join us and form a team? And that's the end of episode 1. Okay, so basically we made this to like 8 minutes in, so we might only have time for like 2 episodes, which is kind of shocking, but there is an interesting amount of content, which I do kind of like how the cutscenes vary depending on like your options. I feel like it was kind of bad for me to choose, like, Honor, because technically that'd be lying in the long run, but Kouign-Amann would have already noticed anyway, like, well, there's definitely, you're definitely just saying that because you want to be suspicious, but, at the very least, the second one, I like how it's, like, evade or face it head on, because, it literally said, like, you need, like, fierce, like, determination or something like that, so, I thought it just made sense. But anyway, before we move on to the next cutscene, because I think this is the only one that we'll be able to do before the video ends, we have to read a few comments, because, it's already long enough as is. There's a comment from Princess Blue saying, by the way, if you don't have any ideas for your local plug videos, you can make one about solar balls. It's an educational show with talking plants in space with some inks. If not, you could at least react to it, and it's pretty interesting, and I'm pretty sure you mentioned that you like space. Does sound interesting, and honestly, maybe I can give it a check out, but don't worry. There is a Your Local Plug video coming soon, and I'm very excited because all I need to do is wait for a friend to kind of involve themselves in it, because the video is done. I just need to work on the cinematics, and like, that's it. Anyway, another comment comes from Sonic Gamer saying, you're gonna find this funny. I remember watching a fan translation of the Chinese version of the story where Propaganda Cookie actually said, damn. don't tell anyone I said that. But, honestly, it's kind of funny, but I'm not even surprised that someone like her would say that. And also, here's the comment from Smart and Spiral saying, okay, once again, if you see the difference about Red Osmantha Cookie sprite animation, it's similar to Parfait Cookie sprite anime. Is it? Now that I think about it, maybe, I mean, they're both musical playing instruments, so, like, or musical playing cookies, so it kind of does make sense, but, Anyway, I like how, 2024 champion, Custard's winning against Pancake. Man, I've always been excited for my boy to win. Anyway, let's just go ahead and move on to episode 2 before I get on to the next, the rest of the comments, because there's probably going to be a lot more cuts to get involved with. How do I... That's the best wrestling you're getting. The Grand Cookie Games Arena. The excitement and anticipation are palpable as the arena is filled with sweet aromas from far and wide. The crowd's roaring cheers and buzzing chatter can even be heard from the contestants' waiting area.
I see a lot of cookies. Oh, I've never seen that dessert before. They all seem formidable opponents. I just can't wait to face them in the arena.
Ha! Doesn't matter how formidable they are, because I'm the strongest there is. And I'm here to remind you that we're a team now. As in, we're working together. Contenders and spectators alike are brimming with energy. Kouign-Amann Cookie stands tall, committed and faithful to her paladin oath. Capsaicin Cookie burns with fierce energy, eager to test his skills against the toughest of opponents. And Prune Juice Cookie, attempting his best to rein in their restlessness. It's a scene all too familiar to those who know this odd trio. Elsewhere, 2 other cookies are barely able to curb their excitement. Oh, are we going to see the new ones? Oh. Whoa.
Black lemonade cookie. Over there. There's so many cookies. Oh, wait, is that the stage? It'll be a great stage to perform.
Shining glitter cookie.
She here to perform?
Calm down. We're not here to perform, remember? Yeah, however, who if not us if it's going to show everyone the true might of rock? Let's hit the stage. We got a show to put on. While there are those who dominate the stage with their own dash of flair.
I feel like we're gonna go home right away.
Hey, keep your chin up. You got this.
Yeah, we've all got each other. Look at all those cookies. It looks like all of Earthbread has gathered to compete for fame and gold. The organizers are doing an amazing job handling such a huge crowd. I should be taking notes.
The games have also attracted others who have come chasing goals far beyond the glory of victory. Huh. What a bunch of interesting folks. Wonder how strong they are.
Oh, look!
Kouign-Amann Cookie points toward an imposing figure whose rugged physique emanates an aura of raw strength and undeniable charisma. This one was indeed a true conqueror of the stage, armed with only a pair of mesmerizing maracas.
Shakaraka!
It is I, Shakaraka, and I shall rock your world.
Yeah!
Shakaraka's bellowing is a true testament to his lungs and vocal cords. The booming sound of voice sends shockwaves through the stage, causing the audience and contenders to enter a frenzy. My ears are ringing. But Shakaraka is just getting started. With a dramatic flourish, he flings his maracas into the wind like a boomerang, or just like boomerangs, plural, tearing through the air and skimming dangerously close to the audience. Chaos erupts in the crowd as they frantically attempt to escape the terrifying musical instruments. Whoa! Everyone take cover!
We need to stop him!
A rich fragrance suddenly overpowers the pungent scent of durians, bringing the crowd to a halt. A crimson fan with tassels fluttering in the wind soars into view, knocking the maracas out of the sky. With a resounding thud, the maracas hit the ground as the group of footsteps echoes across the stage.
Did your voice just break? Are you scared?
So many cookies everywhere. Is there somewhere ladies can rest?
Show me what you've got. We'll show you the united forces of the noble berry families.
And there they stood. Cookies 3. Blueberry Cookie, a swift prankster whose movement resembled a fluttering butterfly. Cranberry Cookie, elegant and composed, but not too afraid to reveal her in strength. And finally, Bumbleberry Cookie, a radiating raw, untamed ferocity, capable of turning the tide in any battle. What's this sweet smell? Smells also fake! Like there's no substance to them. Doesn't matter, cause there's nothing that can stop me, Shakaraka.
What's that? Are you challenging us to a duel? Oh, a battle! I'm like, so prepared. We put up with a dragon for years. Dealing with a mere crocodile is a piece of cake.
What'd you just say? You little piece of sweet nothings. Underrated by their intrusion, Shakaraka arms himself with his spare maracas and charges toward the trio. The three trio shifts into formation, ready to hold their ground. Blueberry Cookie unsheathes her blade and Cranberry Cookie readies her fan, waiting to strike. Things are about to get ugly when... Hold up. Fighting outside the stage is against the rules. A forceful voice cuts through the tension and interrupts the imminent brawl. Save that for the stage. This mysterious stranger's footsteps commanded the attention of everyone present as he entered with a wide-brimmed hat, concealing his face. It was none other than Rebel Cookie, with the Cat and Caviar Cookie and Linzer Cookie approaching behind him. Look at that. Look at all these Man, I think I had too much berry juice, but look at all these reckless folks roaring to go. They're all gonna stir up the entire crowd.
Sounds like the start of a case.
Many suddenly became aware of just how many cookies had gathered around. They glanced at one another warily, getting ready to face up to leap into action. From masked ghost to Kamiho cookie, from vampire cookie to moon rabbit cookie. And from afar, another group of cookies observes the standoff. Wait. Those cookies. For a split second, everyone present scans each other much more closely, confirming each other identifies when.
That sound!
Finally! Mic check, 1, 2, Welcome, esteemed guests, to All Flavors. May I have your attention, please? The selection round will begin shortly. Participants, please make sure you're all up to the stage.
Not just this team, but all participants?
A frantic murmuring spreads throughout the crowd, but the announcement continues regardless. The announcer seemingly lets the crowd simmer with both anticipation and confusion. I hate how I can't press spacebar. I have to click with these ones. I repeat, I ask all desserts who wish to participate to come up onto the stage. All others will be automatically disqualified. To survive the selection round, all of your teammates must stay on the stage. It's the Royal Rumble. The rules are simple. At the end of the round, all participants must be standing on the stage, and that's including every crumb of them. Ha! Then, a much more upbeat and energetic voice brings the frenzied murmuring to a halt. Now, are you all ready? Then let the Grand Cookie Games begin. The selection round starts now. Let the festivities commence. Welcome to the Grand Cookie Games. Wait. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this just the whole thing in wrestling? Specifically WWE. They literally have this event called Royal Rumble. And literally, I think if they're doing this the same way, it's literally the same thing. Because they're putting cookies on this big stage, and I'm assuming everyone has to stay on the stage at the very end to win. And while it's not the same, concept of the Royal Rumble is, in, wrestling is when they enter, like, the wrestling ring, there has to be, like, one person remaining, and everyone else has to, like, throw each other over the top rope just to get eliminated. Like, it's something like that, and I'm just sitting there like, huh. Well, at least they're taking a fighting stance to this. But we managed to make it through 2 cutscenes, which, my gosh. I'm assuming these other episodes are going to be available when, like, another portion of the update comes out or something. I think that's going to be when, who the pub is it? Green Tea Smooth. I think that's going to come out when she comes out. So, for all I know, I think I'm going to do, like, in another video, episodes 3 and 4, and then we'll do 5 and 6. In which we also get things like a title being the Cookie Games Challenger, and for victory, pedestal ornaments. So, that's pretty nice. So, with that being said, before I end this video, there's a lot of comments I need to read up on. And let's quickly go through them. There's one from Canada saying, how did you know about the Flower City about Red Osmanthus cookie? Because I played through the story, I guess. Okay. And another comment from Carrie Melodious Gamer says, common question of the day. Once again, spooked from the question, but on to the question itself. I would get spooked at first, then go check, maybe get a bat or blunt object from a room, depending on what room I'm in. Although it will most likely just be an object knocked over, I'll just put it back. But if someone broke in, I'll try and get out without notice and call the police and the neighbors. Okay, well, that's understandable. At least you're thinking logically about this. Oh, yeah, and Draco left a comment saying, story takes place way before Beasties, since Golden Osmanthus is one of the first cookies in the CN server, with Jitterbrave and the others not in Beasties, and the Cookies of Darkness out in the lab. Also, the one cutscene very obviously had Yogurt Cream. He's the only one Lilac protects. They were just way too lazy to add a Sprite, which, I mean, fair enough, it is Yogurt after all, but anyways, I do really like the side of the story. It's very rare to see a variety of pre-existing cookies in store nowadays, and great videos always. See, that's the thing I don't understand. They literally have Yogurt Cream Sprites for Cookie Run Kingdom, so why not just put them in? It should be in the code. Like, what's wrong with that? I don't know. It's so weird to think about. Because, like, obviously it makes sense, but, like, I didn't even assume. Because I just assumed, like, Lilac Cookie was just, like, this hired help fella. And just, like, if you need, like, a bodyguard to protect you, then, yeah, then Lilac Cookie's kind of, like, available for everyone. You could argue that it's Yogurt Cream, but, like, even if it wasn't Yogurt Cream, of course you could argue, like, they were too lazy to add a Sprite. Why didn't they make the name the same? I don't know. Maybe Lilac's trying to protect his identity? I don't know, but... Another comment comes from Mortem saying, as for the costume stories, I didn't mean the costume bonds. Both are good. Yeah, both are good. Another comment he left is, common question today, grab the pocket knife I have, but keep it in my pocket, not saying which, and peek at what the noise may be. You are playing protectively, and I love that. And also, Lynn and Gio left a comment saying the events in the update are too short. I know, and that's the big thing I really hate about this update. It's a really nice update, but the events are too short. They only gave us, like, around maybe 2 weeks worth of content. It's not really enough. This one, however, gave us, like, over a month and a week. And I'm not even joking about that either. It's a whole month and a week. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and end the video right here because, well, we did enough content here and I'm excited. So with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my kick run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you can see a link to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the kick run YouTube staff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.